What is going on, everyone? It is Angry Gamer Online, and finally I am back after I don't know how many weeks. I think it's 3 or 4 weeks something since I've posted, and I'm really sorry about that, and I really do want to make videos and stuff, but unfortunately I've been so busy at them recently. I mean, the amount of university work I've got, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, I spend, I don't know, probably about 30 hours a week doing work, so obviously I don't have quite so much time to make videos, and I don't have enough time at all to play the games and get decent gameplays. Today I've got it's a okay gameplay, seeing as it's a new game, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So I'm just going to talk about sort of what I think of it, how I think it's been received, and just I honestly, I really do think it's a really good game. So we'll get into the details about that. And although unfortunately I've just not had the time to get into it really, so far I've only really had about an hour or two online game time. So I'm not expecting any really good gameplays just yet. I mean, the one I've got right now, it's okay, but anyway, basically I've got the game on the PlayStation 4 version. This is also the first time I've got a first-person shooter on the PS4, so I'm getting used to the controller and the way that works on the PS4. So there's loads of things I'm gonna have to get used to, and honestly, I really look forward to getting into this game and unlocking all the new weapons and stuff. So yeah, firstly I want to talk about the graphics. I mean, I think this is probably one of the best looking first-person shooters that I've ever seen, really. Obviously it's on the PS4, but it really is a big step up from like previous first-person shooters, previous Call of Duties. Like, the lighting looks absolutely fantastic, the textures look amazing, like even the guns, just everything looks so realistic. And it's even like the grass and stuff, you can see that it's 3D and it moves in the wind, and it's just the level of detail that the game goes into. It looks absolutely brilliant. Now, a lot of people I know buy this game just for the multiplayer aspect, and that is mainly why I've got this game. I mean, I'm not going to spend that long on the story, but I really would recommend you going and having a go at the story, seeing what you think of it, because honestly, it really is. It's a really good story, and the graphics are even better in the story mode, obviously, because they aren't limited by sort of the constraints of internet connections and stuff, and it does look absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and right now you're going to see an absolutely epic fail. Yep, there you go, me absolutely failing. But yeah, the story mode, it's really good. It's really interesting. It's quite strange because you know the guy in the trailer who is like the main bad guy. I'm not gonna put any spoilers out there if you've not played the story mode, but something surprising happens with that. So I definitely suggest go and check out the story mode. But basically, obviously, people are here to play online, so I'm going to talk about online a bit. Now, the online aspect of this game, obviously, it's the big part of all Call of Duties, but for this, I just think it's even better because they've pushed the boundaries so far. There's so much stuff to do. Obviously, like in Call of Duty Ghost, there was a lot of customization. It was the first time Call of Duty had put customization in. Now, in this game, there is even more customization for your character. Obviously, you've got the sort of the usual helmets, tops, and pants, boots, that sort of thing. But you can choose knee pads, elbow pads. You can choose the colour of your exosuit. And one of the best things is that you can unlock new outfits, and you can unlock new exosuits, different colours and stuff as you move along. So that's all really interesting. Now, the weapons in this game, one thing I really do like is the fact that they've brought in some of the weapons from previous Call of Duties, basically just the weapons from Call of Duty Ghost. Now, as you can see now, I am using the AK-12. That was a favourite of mine in Ghost, and I think it is going to be a favourite of mine in this game as well. I'm not that good with it yet. I mean, I'm getting better with it. I'm just playing as much as I can, practicing. And also, I think they've got the Lynx, which was one of the favourite sniper rifles in Call of Duty Ghost. It was a semi-auto, so obviously it's very good to sort of learn to snipe with. But yeah, and also they have the ARX. Now, that gun I wasn't really a big fan of in Call of Duty Ghost. However, in Advanced Warfare, it is a 3-round burst weapon, and it does look quite good. I've not used it yet, I've not unlocked it, so I can't really comment how good it is. I've used it a little bit in the story mode, but other than that, I don't really know. And also, there's so many guns in this game that I've just not unlocked. I think I'm only about level 11 or 12 or something, so I've not unlocked very much at all yet. And it's worth noting that the sort of the loadout system, it doesn't work the way it did in Ghost, where you could spend squad points to unlock all of your classes earlier. It's an unlock system just like in previous Call of Duties, where you've got to level up to get the guns. So it's not like I can buy all the guns open now and use them all. So yeah, also you've got to unlock the attachments as well. You can't buy them with squad points, so you've got to do like challenges like get so many kills with this gun, aiming down the sights, that sort of thing. So yes, It's a bit like the Black Ops 2 system, and also it's very much like the Black Ops 2 system in terms of you have like a number of points that you can use, or a number of loadout slots that you can fill, and then I think the limit's 13. So, and also you've got the I can't remember what they're called, but the little cards at the bottom, so you can have like an extra perk or an extra attachment, something like that. You can there in this game as well. So yeah, it's very, very similar to Black Ops 2, which I think that's something that they've chosen to do because Black Ops 2 was so well received. It was such a big game, Black Ops 2. They've tried to sort of make this game fairly similar to Black Ops 2. Also, I want to mention the maps. I've not played all the maps yet. I don't think there are quite a few. I've not gone in. I've only played a couple so far because I've had probably about an hour's game time, so I don't really know that much about all the maps. But on the whole, I do really like the majority of them. They are quite a lot bigger than in previous Call of Duties, but obviously that's because like the PlayStation 4 and the fact that they've optimized it even better now, so they're capable of making just much better looking things on the same system as the PS4 version of Ghosts. But yeah, it's really, really nice. The maps all look really good, and I feel that they all play very well, because often a lot of the maps in Call of Duty, some of them they just don't play well, they don't feel right, and you just don't get a good flow in the game. Whereas the maps that I've played so far, they've all been really, really good. They've all been really enjoyable for me to play. So yeah, I'd definitely say very well done. Also, for anyone who's a sniper, I have attempted a bit of sniping, and the Lynx, unfortunately, it's not a one-hit kill most of the time. So the Lynx isn't really something that a lot of snipers would want to use. There is another gun, I can't remember what it's called, this sniper rifle that I've unlocked. It only holds one bullet in the chamber, and but however it's really quick to reload. It's about as quick as say pulling the bolt back on any other sniper rifle in previous Call of Duties. Now that tends to be a one-hit kill, and I feel as if you can snipe fairly similarly to how you would in Ghosts. Obviously it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to that sort of thing, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to practice as much as I can. So yeah, now I want to talk about the one thing that I think is really big in this game, and that is the Exosuit. The Exosuit, I feel, has been really well incorporated. They look really nice on the character for one, and secondly, a lot of your sort of things that would have been perks in previous Call of Duties, they are sort of things that you can put on the Exosuit, like a bit like Dead Silence perk in Call of Duty Ghosts. You can have something that cancels out noise on the Exosuit. And also I want to talk about the boost jump. That's like one thing that all the Exosuits have got, no matter what sort of extra stuff you add on to them. Now, I think that adds a whole new dimension to the game, as you just saw that guy jumped up onto that roof that I killed. Now, it means that you are never safe. So if you sort of go around the side of a building and you think you're away from fire, someone could just jump straight over. So that's something I've got to get used to, because obviously in all of the Call of Duties that was never the case. Like, you knew where people would be coming from, and you could be pretty confident you knew where they were from. Now, that's just not the case in this because of these Exosuits. It adds like another dimension to the game, because it makes the game much more vertical and not quite so flat and on the ground. But yeah, I really do think they've done a really good job with this game. And lastly, I think the biggest thing that this game's got is it's fun. I think a couple of previous Call of Duties, I think Ghosts, a lot of people didn't like that much. Oh yeah, now I've got my Warbird in. That's a really good perk. I'm surprised I got it. I didn't know I'd got on a decent streak. But yeah, that's quite fun. But the most important thing, yeah, this game's really, really fun. I'm enjoying it so much. I hope the rest of the community does. But yeah, I've been Angry Gamer Online. I'm sorry I've not been able to speak to you for a while. Hopefully this video was alright, and a fairly decent game in the background. I think I was 26-10, something like that. So nothing too ridiculously good, but 26-11, sorry. But decent game. I was happy with that for someone that's getting into it, getting used to it. But hopefully as I learn the maps, know a bit more, I'll get some better gameplays. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit.